the yes, I am the savage. I got 'em mad after the bag.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Dante's Analysis and welcome back to my channel. So, as you guys can see, this is actually a completely different setup from what my normal setup used to be. I actually moved all my things upstairs and I had Quasi and Kevin, my two friends, to help me move everything upstairs last Saturday. So I just want to say thank you to Kevin and Quasi for helping me move up here. I know it was a lot of work, but thank you again for taking your time out of your Saturday to come and help me. And I do have like a particular area in this room where I want to have like a very dope setup, but I just need to get a desk and I need to get certain equipments so I'll feel a little bit more comfortable recording videos in a much more adequate space. So for maybe like a few weeks here and there, you might see me in this position, but other than that, you're gonna see me in this position. So for today's video, I'm actually gonna be doing a movie review to Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I actually just got back from the movie theater watching Sonic 2, and the movie was pretty cool. I definitely have to say that the movie was like 2 hours long. It didn't really feel that long to me. The characters were good. The action was good here and there, and I felt like that there was also laughter throughout the movie. Definitely a lot of humorous jokes. And just long story short, the whole plot of the movie is that Dr. Eggman, if you haven't watched the first Sonic movie, then you probably will be a little bit confused. But at the end of the first Sonic movie, Dr. Eggman was sent to another planet full of mushrooms, and he was trying to figure out a way to get back to Earth to get his revenge on Sonic for beating him the first time. But he ends up running to Knuckles the Echidna, and you know, Dr. Eggman fashion, he ends up tricking Knuckles and telling him that Sonic's the main focus towards getting the Master Emerald, which is, if you guys don't know what the Master Emerald is, it's like a big giant green diamond full of unimaginable power. And Dr. Eggman basically tricked Knuckles to get to the Master Emerald to use it for his world domination diabolical plan. So throughout the movie, Sonic meets Tails, miles per hour, and they end up becoming buddies. They end up going on the adventure to get the Master Emerald. They ended up getting it, but there's always plots and twists that happens. And at the end of the movie, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, they end up coming together to fight Dr. Eggman, and I felt like, and they end up beating him, of course. And I felt like this whole movie, the main focus on this movie was the friendship that Sonic was able to build with Tails and Knuckles, because in the first Sonic movie, he ends up bonding with in the first movie, and now he actually has wingmen or two buddies that he befriends now in this movie to go on adventures with, have fun, do activities together. And when it comes to this movie, of course, with Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic, they end up becoming very close to each other at the end of the movie. They formed a bond, a team, a unison, companions, and that was pretty much it. I did like the good things about this movie. I did like the humorous aspect of this film. There were funny jokes here and there. There were the adventure aspect, the bonding, the relationships that Sonic was able to form with Tails and Knuckles. And I would have to say that was also really cool. Of course, Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman. I'll be honest, when I first saw the first Sonic movie, I wasn't really too sure what Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman, because he was very like a quirky type of guy, but I felt like he did fit the role well enough to kind of play the part. But other than that, he did a pretty good job in this film. I did like how this movie kind of takes some aspects of the Sonic games, especially Sonic Adventure 1 with Sonic and Knuckles rivalry, and also some aspects of Sonic Adventure 2 where they finally introduced GUN, which is gun, and there were also a kind of like an enemy aspect of Sonic Adventure 2, the video game. And yeah, I did like those aspects that they took inspirations from different Sonic games and put it into this film. And boy, especially the post-credit scene of this film, they finally introduced the Shadow the Hedgehog and how he's a potential villain for the next Sonic movie, which I'm pretty sure this movie will do very well, and that's how they'll end up making the third Sonic film. And I'm really excited to see where they're gonna have, what kind of story they're gonna tell with Shadow now being introduced into the universe. So I thought that was pretty cool. The things I didn't like from the film, I think the special effects were here and there, but some of them were a little quirky. There were some moments that were a little bit like, all right, this was a little bit like a little cheesy here and there. Especially this one part where when Tails and Sonic got captured at Hawaii, and Jay Madison's character's wife and sister ends up trying to go rescue him, and she ends up using one of Tails' gears, and it was like an anti-gravity type gadget, and he was kind of just floating up into the air. But that whole scene of him floating up into the air, it just felt very cheesy, and that's something I didn't really like. But other than that, I felt like the film did a great job. I mean, first of all, this is like a kid's film, so if you're a kid or someone who grew up watching Sonic or actually playing Sonic the video game, you're definitely going to enjoy this film. It's very kiddie and cartoonish. I mean, not well, it's kids movie, so you're not really going to expect too much out of a kids film. But other than that, this film was, I would definitely say this is like a solid film. I would say that if you're someone that has really nothing to do over the weekend and you just want to watch something that's just fun and enjoyable, I would definitely recommend this movie. This movie is definitely worth your while. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. And the rating I give Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I'll definitely give it like probably like a 3 out of 5. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.